Welcome to the Hindu editorial dictation. Heading is lapsing into contempt. Lapsing meaning it's deficit यानी कि कमी. ओके इनटू कंटेम्प्ट का मीनिंग यहाँ पे आपका क्रिटिसाइज करना. ठीक है, क्रिटिसाइज कंटेम्प्ट यानी कि कमी इनटू कंटेम्प्ट में. रेडी स्टार्ट 100 वर्ड पर मिनट्स. रेडी स्टार्ट. The Supreme Court's order finding Advocate Prashant Bhushan guilty of contempt of court reflects poorly on the institution's tolerance of criticism. The judgment of a three-judge bench on the suo motu contempt proceedings against Mr. Bhushan hardly adds to the dignity and majesty of the court that it ostensibly sets out to uphold. It is unfortunate that two tweets and not any set of scandalous or sacrilegious allegations have occasioned this heavy-handed treatment. In the 108-page opinion that largely draws upon past judgments delineating the circumstances in which the court will act in aid of its institutional reputation and authority, there is little more than a perfunctory analysis leading to the finding that the tweets amount to criminal contempt. The first tweet, in which an image of Chief Justice of India as a Bobde in an informal setting has been used to make a critical remark that he has denying citizens resource of justice for fundamental rights violations may be an exaggerated or even unwarranted view on the absence of physical hearings now. However, it is quite a strength to say that it undermines the court's dignity, lowers its authority, or interferences with the administration of justice. Full stop. At best, it touches partially on the CGI's personal conduct and partially on his administrative decision making. Full stop. Neither part brings with it any exceptional malice or security warnings against action for criminal contempt. It is precisely this sort of criticism that the judiciary ought to be able to shrug off. The second tweet, in which Mr. Bhushan has blamed the court, more particularly the last four CGIs, for the destruction of democracy in the last 5 years, even without a formal emergency, requires no defense. It is clearly in the nature of a political opinion, be it with reference to the working of the institution or the four personages who headed the judiciary during the period. It is difficult to agree that the mere voicing of an opinion that successive CGIs have destroyed democracy would undermine public trust in the judiciary, especially in the backdrop of some former judges who holding sharply critical opinion of the conduct of some of them in its nature, intent and sweep. Mr. Bhushan's abrasive animadversion of judicial conduct is no more discordant than a formal CGI being accused by his colleagues of being under executive influence or misusing his powers as master of the roster with a view to obtaining favorable outcomes. There is some inadvertent irony in the court's claim that allowing Mr. Bhushan's remarks to go unpunished would lower the country's image in the Committee of Nations. The highest court built its stalwart fame on stellar judgments and record of fearless independence. If at all it falls in the estimation of the world now, it may only be because of a growing perception of judicial evasion, self-imposed reticence and acquiescence in the face of executive powers. फुल स्टॉप। अगर आप इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं, इस डिक्टेशन को सुन रहे हैं, तो आप इसको ज़रूर टाइप कीजिए। अगर आप टाइप नहीं कर रहे तो डिक्टेशन को कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है आप लोगों को इसको सुनने का और लिखने का। ओके, डिक्टेशन को टाइप कीजिए, टाइप करने के बाद इसको मैच कीजिए। ओके, जो भी आपकी मिस्टेक आती है उसको दोबारा से इसको सुधारने की कोशिश करें, इम्प्रूवमेंट करें। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।